Namibia was indeed independent in 1990, but without Walvis Bay, and only in 1994 that Walvis Bay was reintegrated into Namibia, and that basically, as we are celebrating 30 years, we should be happy that it is the total Namibia that was indeed independent, and that is the importance that the whole country was united and was put as one when Walvis Bay was reintegrated into Namibia, and it's also the importance that the Walvis Bay plays to the economy of Namibia, and also how it is really something that is looking at the development of the whole country. So it is importance of the history, importance of the economy, and also importance also of the stability in terms of peace and stability of the country. So that is what we are celebrating.
And why was the theme Walvis Bay, keeping the Namibian economy alive, yesterday, today and tomorrow, chosen for this celebration? And what message do you hope it conveys?
Yeah, the importance of that theme was looking at, again, the contribution of Walvis Bay into the Namibian economy, because, again, before independence or before it was reintegrated into Namibia, it had a very significant impact or meaning to Namibia in terms of the economy. And again, we are seeing also that Walvis Bay is also a economic hub of Namibia, with new industries that are being introduced that are quite very important to the country, and also there are lots of opportunities that Walvis Bay is having in terms of growing and in terms of the economy going forward. So we are looking at what the economy of Walvis Bay has done and what the economy of Walvis Bay is still going to do in terms of the opportunity lying ahead for the country.
Yeah, and how does the legacy of past leaders inspire the current and future generations in Walvis Bay and Namibia?
Yes, it is the past leaders who inspired and also who gave us that torch to ensure that indeed the independence of Namibia was not in vain, because we need to continue ensuring that Namibia continue to be independent. But also, as we are now, we are challenged with we are now in the economic struggle, and they have given us the political independence, and we now need also then to assure that in our lifetime economic independence is achieved, and that is when we looked at the contribution of our past leaders, that they have done it, and also to ensure that in terms of technology, us as young people, we now need to get into technological innovations to ensure that we are part of the growth and the development going forward. And Namibia also should be continue to be a very important country in SADC and also in Africa, and that is exactly what we are being inspired when you look at our past leaders. That let us do it; they have done it, and of course during that time, there were a lot of challenges that they could achieve the independence of Namibia. But now we have the task of economic independence.
And what steps are being taken to ensure Walvis Bay remains a key economic driver for Namibia in the coming years?
I think, Walvis Bay is a very important, like any other town, but I think it is a gateway to the Southern African region. It is also, a tourist destination. It is also a logistic hub, and you could see all these activities taking place, and it is because, it is taken very important as a town, and I was, I accompanied or attended one groundbreaking of an oil and gas operation, and that basically also, it was something that is quite exciting to see that you still continue to see major activities taking place, and that is really also where you can understand that the protection to ensure that Walvis Bay continue to be an economic hub, and we have what is dry ports of countries such as Zimbabwe, Zambia, and in Botswana, and this is also to ensure that we continue to link our port and our town of Walvis Bay with the international market, and that is something quite exciting to see. And also looking at what we are trying to do as leadership is to also encourage for the upgrade of the airport in Walvis Bay, so that we are able to hold or to receive bigger aircraft. Last year we saw we made history at the Walvis Bay airport, where we hosted the aircraft of the King of Belgium, and that was the biggest. So this, you could see that these are things that are possible. We are also seeing a lot of passenger vessels docking at the port of Walvis Bay. Last year we had 29,000 passengers that came with the passenger vessels, and we are starting to see that industry also growing. It's a new industry, and we are tapping on that industry. So we are seeing the importance being played in terms of Walvis Bay through all these activities and the new initiatives that are being seen. Yes.
Yeah. And just finally, how would you describe the spirit of patriotism and unity that contributed to the reintegration of Walvis Bay, and how does it live on in the community today?
Yeah, I think, today we see really a united country. We see a country that is peaceful and stable, and that is why you see quite a lot of people from other countries feeling free to come and also always want to be here in Namibia, and also to see that Namibia or Walvis Bay, or Namibia in general, we are a country united in diversity with different cultures, and that is something which we can showcase with the different cultures by having different cultural activities, by having also our schools have languages of our own local languages, and that is again also to ensure that our kids, the young people, they understand and they appreciate the diversity. But of course, we also need to ensure that that diversity that we have must be united through our nation itself, to say that we need to work harder to ensure that our country is first, and our country as a nation is protected in terms of its unity and its diversity. So that is, I think, something that we still are continuing to instill in the community, in our young people, to have that love for the country within the different cultures that we are expressing, that we are performing at different events and activities. And this is exactly also why, when you look at Walvis Bay, it's a cosmopolitan society. People from different regions, because it is a town that has opportunities, and people go there with a search for better life. So you get people from different communities, and that is also something that during this celebration we would also want to showcase, and people to be happy about being a Namibian and being free. So that is some of the things that we are looking at. We need to also continue to inspire our people in terms of the love for the country.